Owning a home is one of the greatest investments you can make, and for many veterans and military families, the VA home loan brings home ownership within reach. There are many steps along the home buying journey, from choosing a real estate agent and going house shopping to making an offer and closing on your new home. If you're interested in getting started, follow along so you can feel confident you're set for success from the very beginning. Since buying a house is one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make, it's important that you have the right team in your corner, and having a real estate agent you trust can be a game changer. With thousands of realtors out there, selecting the right one can feel overwhelming. But there are a few key things you can do to help narrow down the search and find the best real estate agent for you. First, you can ask friends and family for referrals. Referrals are the best compliment anyone can give a service provider, especially a realtor, because their relationship dove into a more personal terrain like financials, budgets, and wants and needs out of life. If you have friends in the area who bought a house, it's worth asking them who they work with and what their experience is. Next, you'll want to check reviews online. There's a reason reviews work, and it's because people care about the experiences of other people when making an investment. Even though there's a lot of technology involved in the home buying process, the experience of working with a realtor who has your needs and interests in mind is impossible to replace. It's important to make sure the realtor knows the area you're looking to buy. The best way to do this is to find an agent who lives in or near your desired neighborhood, or who has a lot of experience working there. Realtors that know the area will be able to tell you what streets are the busiest, what communities are the closest to the most desirable amenities, and which schools are the highest rated. Another important thing to pay attention to is how they communicate. The housing market is constantly changing, and in order to make a competitive offer sometimes, you have to move quickly, which means your realtor has to submit offers on the fly. Because real estate is an industry filled with entrepreneurs, these agents are hustlers and know what it takes to get the deal done. If you begin speaking with your prospective realtor and notice it takes them a while to respond or they don't always get back to you, it may be time to find someone else. Last but not least, find someone who cares about what you want and need in the home. Neighborhoods and price points are not the only two things that go into play when searching for a house. A great real estate agent will ask you about your wants and needs in your dream house, and will take those into account when searching for properties to take to you. While you may need to compromise on a few things depending on a budget, location, and amenities, a realtor who cares will do what they can to help guide you to the home of your dreams while keeping your wants and needs in mind. Once you have found a real estate agent, it's time to start the process of shopping for a home. Since the VA loan is guaranteed by the Department of Veterans Affairs, there are a few minimum property requirements, MPRs, that the VA has put in place. These requirements are designed to ensure that the property is a safe home and a sound investment for the veteran or service member. Properties must meet all of these requirements prior to being approved in order to receive a guarantee from the VA. All properties that are purchased using a VA loan have to have been appraised by a VA-assigned and certified appraiser. These appraisers are required to note any readily apparent repairs that the property needs and should recommend repairs for any conditions deemed to fail MPRs. Finally, the appraisers will estimate the value of the property. That value is used to determine whether the amount of the proposed loan is sufficient. One of the major MPRs set by the VA is that the property must be safe, structurally sound, and sanitary. The appraiser will determine whether the home meets these three criteria and ensure that the property does not have any safety hazard and is a good investment for the home buyer, the lender, and the VA. Because the requirements are so specific, oftentimes VA-approved appraisers are more stringent than other appraisers, but for good reason. These extra requirements rarely affect a prospective home buyer and his or her ability to buy a house, and ultimately protect the home buyer from costly damages related to an unsafe investment. Major requirements for VA homes generally follow the 3S rule. The house must be safe, sound, and sanitary, including having functional heating and cooling where necessary, electrical systems, evidence of roofing that prevents the entrance of moisture and is expected to last into the foreseeable future, having a sewage system that is adequate in size and a safe method for disposing of sewage, no evidence of any lead-based paint, and more. The goal of the VA is to ensure that the home is move-in ready and safe long into the future for the new homeowner. If any property fails to prove that it is a safe, sound, and sanitary home, it may be subject to denial for VA financing. Now that you've selected a realtor and know the ins and outs of MPRs, it's time to go house hunting. When you begin your process, you'll want to make a list of wants and needs in your dream home. The best way to set yourself for success is by doing your research and preparing a list of needs and wants based on your ideal lifestyle. With many different platforms available today to search for a home, it's easy to find a list of for-sale houses online. While it's always great to lean on a real estate agent who has experience in the town you're looking to move to, there are some great options online for military families to get a head start on house hunting. One great platform to keep in mind is Military Home Spot's Home Search and Base Guide tool found at www.militaryhomespot.com. This search engine makes it easy to find the right home near your duty station and is designed to make it easy for prospective home buyers to get to know more than just their potential homes, and includes pages that have information about duty stations and their surrounding community. Well, that concludes this video. If you have any more questions about house hunting, please read the content below this video or get in touch with our team by clicking the Apply Now button in the top right-hand corner of the screen.